Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I thank my God for graciously granting me the opportunity of learning that death is the key which unlocks the door to our true happiness. Neither a lofty degree of intelligence nor imagination nor both together go to the making of genius. Love, 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 that is the soul of genius. To talk well and eloquently is a very great art, but that an equally great one is to know the right moment to stop. It is a mistake to think that the practice of my art has become easy to me. I assure you, dear friend, no one has given so much care to the study of composition as I. There is scarcely a famous master in music whose works I have not frequently and diligently studied. You know that I immerse myself in music, so to speak, that I think about it all day long, that I like experimenting, studying, reflecting. Just as people behave to me, so do I behave to them. When I see that a person despises me and treats me with contempt, I can be as proud as any peacock. If I were obliged to marry all those with whom I have jested, I should have at least 200 wives. I hope never to marry in this way. I wish to make my wife happy, but not to become rich by her means. So I will let things alone and enjoy my golden freedom till I am so well off that I can support both wife and children. Versification is, indeed, indispensable for music, but rhyme, solely for rhyming's sake, most pernicious. My Constanze is the virtuous, honorable, discreet, and faithful darling of her honest and kindly disposed Mozart. The happy medium, truth in all things, is no longer either known or valued. To gain applause, one must write things so inane that they might be played on barrel, organs, or so unintelligible that no rational being can comprehend them, though on that very account they are likely to please. One must not make oneself cheap here. That is a cardinal point, or else one is done. Whoever is most impertinent has the best chance. Neither a lofty degree of intelligence nor imagination nor both together go to the making of genius. Love, 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 that is the soul of genius. I cannot write poetically, for I am no poet. I cannot make fine artistic phrases that cast light and shadow, for I am no painter. I can neither by signs nor by pantomime express my thoughts and feelings, for I am no dancer, but I can by tones, for I am a musician. When I come to reflect on the subject, in no country have I received such honors or been so esteemed as in Italy, and nothing contributes more to a man's fame than to have written Italian operas, and especially for Naples. We live in this world in order always to learn industriously and to enlighten each other by means of discussion and to strive vigorously to promote the progress of science and the fine arts. When I am traveling in a carriage or walking after a good meal, or during the night when I cannot sleep, it is on such occasions that ideas flow best and most abundantly. How sad it is that these great gentlemen should believe what anyone tells them, and do not choose to judge for themselves. But it is always so. Nevertheless, the passions, whether violent or not, should never be so expressed as to reach the point of causing disgust, and music, even in situations of the greatest horror, should never be painful to the ear, but should flatter and charm it, and thereby always remain music. The wonders of the music of the future will be of a higher and wider scale, and will introduce many sounds that the human ear is now incapable of hearing. Among these new sounds will be the glorious music of angelic chorals. As men hear these, they will cease to consider angels as figments of their imagination. I am not thoughtless, but am prepared for anything, and as a result can wait patiently for whatever the future holds in store, and I'll be able to endure it. Write to me and don't be so lazy. Otherwise, I shall have to give you a thrashing. What fun! I'll break your head. A man of ordinary talent will always be ordinary, whether he travels or not. But a man of superior talent, which I cannot deny myself to be without being impious, will go to pieces if he remains forever in the same place. Music must never offend the ear, but must please the listener, or, in other words, must never cease to be music. True perfection in all things is no longer known or prized. You must write music that is either so simple a coachman would sing it, or so unintelligible that audiences like it simply because no sane person would understand it. Let us put our trust in God and console ourselves with the thought that all is well, if it is in accordance with the will of the Almighty, as He knows best what is profitable and beneficial to our temporal happiness and our eternal salvation. People err who think my art comes easily to me. I assure you, dear friend, nobody has devoted so much time and thought to compositions as I. There is not a famous master whose music I have not industriously studied through many times. Music is my life, and my life is music. Anyone who does not understand this is not worthy of God. Silence is very important. The silence between the notes are as important as the notes themselves. All I insist on, and nothing else, is that you should show the whole world that you are not afraid. Be silent if you choose, but when it is necessary, speak, and speak in such a way that people will remember it. If only the whole world could feel the power of harmony. I pay no attention whatever to anybody's praise or blame. I simply follow my own feelings. Music, in even the most terrible situations, must never offend the ear, but always remain a source of pleasure. You mustn't place your signature to load down on the page and thereby leave a blank space above it, otherwise some rogue, if such a letter were to fall into the wrong hands, might cut out the name and add some small demand for several louis d'or in the blank space above it. I was absolutely determined to leave. They wouldn't let me. They wanted me to give a concert. I wanted them to beg me, and so they did. I gave a concert